Ready, Ron?
Yes, I'd like to ask that the May 4th public hearing concerning the revitalization tax abatement and the regularly scheduled meeting be approved as written. Need a motion and a second.
Motion to approve. Second. Hi, Jimmy.
I'm listening.
I know. That's why I kicked you. All right, old stuff. Speed limit signs. We have ordered them. We have new signs, so take the old down. And put new ones up, and I should be here, I would say this week. Hope that's done. Okay, Mrs. Evans called and I talked to Tricia at the Humane Society. And the question was about, can she come to town and collect cats and get them spayed and shots and whatever. And I told her, as far as I was concerned, she'd come to town and do it anytime she wants to. But the town's not giving them the permission to go on private property. That's up to them. They do whatever they gotta do and. Okay. We did get the trees all cut down on 75 Johnson's Tree Service. Got it all done. It was expensive, but something we had to do. I've thought I would have some information from Mr. Smith, but so far I've been stood up so many times, I don't know when it's gonna happen. It's supposed to be Wednesday and now it's again next Thursday. And I don't know. I think the guy has it. Just a little. Haven't got a settlement on it yet, but there we got a problem again with this house over here with the dumpster in front of it. It just keeps continually getting. I thought when they brought the dumpster in, they'd start throwing stuff in it. I think what they're putting in is coming out of the house. And it does have a weed violation.
Already been written.
And we wrote it today. And the problem is to mow it, be suicidal. It's all trash.
How can else do it?
That best way.
Yeah. I mean, they're gonna pay for it anyway, one way or the other.
And then,
Yeah.
we spread. We had there you go. I mean, right, the whole thing. We did have a couple more, but Steve drove in front of the house and I drove in front of the house, took their number down, and all of a sudden they mowed the next day, which is a good thing.
Well, they were given the violation.
Oh, you already did?
Oh, I give them violation. They hadn't cut it after they'd been served it, but they apparently cut it shortly after they got they just cut it a couple days ago.
I
wrote that a couple weeks ago.
And I think you all seen the concrete we're getting ready to pour. Saying hoping. Jim and my strength both can. It's bad. But, oh, good. We had it Friday, and as soon as we get the concrete poured and everything, then we'll start putting the gazebo up. It's the best part of it. So we'll work on it. Sandwich shop, did anybody make it there today? I did.
It was very good.
I did. Very, very good. Different. For me, it was different, but it's hot sandwiches and it's really good. Soup of the day, sandwich, chips. And matter of fact, I think there's still people going in there at 7.
11 to 7.
She's dead. And it's a little different, very clean now. Nice place. I hope it works. But I don't think it should if she owns the building.
Nice job of that building.
They've cleaned it all up. I mean, the place looks good. It really does look nice. I hope she makes it. I really don't know if she lets anybody run it yet. If she talks to a few people. Place. One thing I just got done about an hour ago. And
Oh, that's this.
had a guy come in and look at the digger truck. And it's nothing but bad news. So here on top that actually the digger itself. It started making grinding noise. And the top over here came loose and all the way down through it. So, and the guy's gonna take it apart.
Who's the guy?
I'll give you the name, it's one we used before. It's out in Muncie. Where we got actually got the information in the truck when we bought.
Okay.
And what it is, unfortunate. Well, he said he's gonna do it wrong and he'll give us a price. And then he'll stop. If the price is too high, he'll stop and say, it's not worth the rebuild. Price. I'm just guessing around 20,000.
Did he get that for the truck?
Yep, that's exactly what I told him. He knew the truck,
Yeah.
but I would guarantee you it's, I mean, when they're grinding, Jimmy, and that gear on top and on the bottom, top gear grinds. The high gear, no, it's a low gear, drop down. They say as soon as it starts grinding, if you stop it at that time, you got a chance. It's now, he's got the part, he's got it with him. See, and you're right, Ronnie. Yeah, that's for the truck. So we don't have one. If we need one in emergency, we'll.
Otherwise, how is the truck?
It's great.
That's the only thing wrong with it?
It's. We took it all apart, all of the way. He asked me everything. Step on it down. Guy's very good. He's just flagging out. And he said when it started making the grinding noise, they shut it off. They were trying to get the job done. They didn't know what was the matter.
That 20,000 includes the unit.
He's not even gonna give you a price.
Not he gonna go.
Well, I know, but you said worst case scenario, he was thinking.
He's gonna stop maybe 17, 18. He said, if I'm putting that much money into it, you just go buy the new one. With all the other parts in it. Parts will all come back here in a box. It'll be,
The old parts.
the old parts will come back in a
Well, you
box.
can keep them, we don't need them.
He said, I never would do that. I bring them back and I explain to you
Okay.
and
Myself, the junk, a little bit out of it.
Yeah, scrap them out.
so. It's not what I expected. It's a nice truck. We've never had any problem with it. It popped up. I know when she got is like a transmission 2-speed. Okay. Forced it to dig a hole with a high gear. Had that problem on 75. It was too late then. So I said, it's not a good thing. I don't, doesn't like to, right? But. Car show, you got news for the car show?
No, got, like I said, we got about 150 pre-registered. we're trying to plan for breakfast. Firehouse can't do a breakfast, so. Trying to find some ways around that. I've talked to Corin, she's aware. She might try to do breakfast. She can't make a guarantee at this point, so, but she just opened, so I don't want to put her on the hook, but she's considering it, see if she can do it or not.
The gazebo up and ready for the car show. They would hope for concrete this week. And then get it up, and we may not get the landscaping done. But we get it all ready and have the car show, that power. So that's, yeah, you want to make me with the stuff. I think
Or need some.
I gotta get that big box out of here. It takes work to get it out of there.
Put that in there.
Oh, it's still there, it would never leave. But get it all, everything set up that way and some problems. Flag wise, why don't we talk about that? We still got some flags supposed to come in for 250. So I don't have them yet. Hard to get. I've got 3 and I'll hope to get 10 more and that should be enough. Don't you reckon? Put them up and, I don't know where you put the 250 air flags up and leave them up. You put them up and take them down.
1 year.
The flags, 3x5 flag.
Yeah.
Yeah, typically they're only going to last about 3-4 months realistically before they start to shred. Depends how much wind and weather they get, but
Well,
I would just leave them up till they're no good and place them.
like I said, we got those to get rid of. Would be done. Johnny, you got anything?
I have nothing, but I'm gonna ask Eric about. Tommy,
Yeah, I'm at the file. I got your stuff late night. So he had never responded, never contacted me, so I chose this file.
or you need it,
No, nothing.
and file.
So yeah, I'll get it. I'm out Wednesday afternoon for the rest of the week, but I'll get it filed next week after that.
I did tell. I told Ronnie, I think this morning about the truck that we had tagged was gone. Ronnie, that's not true.
It's not true.
I found it. He moved it. He moved it a different part of his lot so he couldn't see it from the street. But I can still see it from the street on a different angle. And it's there, jammed up against a house and trees. But it is there, I guarantee you. So,
Yeah, I went over and looked at it. Still don't know how we get it out of there, but
well, since he moved it, it's better.
Yes,
Cut it out around all them logs,
well, you can only see part of the cab now in the window. I mean, you can't see the whole truck,
but I can still see it.
but you can still see it, yes.
We can get an aerial view.
Huh?
I said, we can get an aerial view.
Yeah,
I'll get it up. If you need help, I'll get it out.
it's visible from the street, not from the.
get a rotator.
I've got that, bigger truck that's broke down, it's got a reach on the pull in. I'll get it out. I thought it was nice that he spent that much trouble to try to see where he got stuck and
We're gonna tag it first now.
it's tagged.
It's been tagged.
Oh, yeah, it was tagged,
It's towable now, but which, I mean, you got those logs and that big round out in front of it.
I think now that it's on the other side of the box. now
Yeah, I went over and looked at it.
it's-
They evidently got the letter because they moved it.
They're still violation.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, too bad I don't have orders on the bottom.
Too bad we don't have an ordinance on trash.
Exactly. That's something to work on, get rid of the vehicles, need to work on that.
I mean, you take that lot down.
Speaking of that,
Gross.
how does that work? Somebody just has mounds and mounds of trash in their yard and doesn't want to do it.
I mean, obviously, the easy way is the county, but they
Drag their feet.
2.5 to 5 years. I'd have to look to see if we have some sort of ability. Let's see if we have an ability. We will help it.
That's.
I mean, that's how Putnam County would do theirs through like illegal dumping is how they would do it. And their planning department has the health department is handle. Oh, well, they have an ordinance that says. Illegal dumping, that's what, I mean, it fits, just a question of, can we do it illegal dumping contents or is that its own?
When does it come to a point to where town of Coatesville has to have an ordinance for everything because it takes so long for the county to handle? Is that something that the town needs to handle and say, we'll just have normal trash, weeds, old cars?
Dumpster's a money maker.
Yeah,
We got $500 for a mattress.
yeah, and that's great. But everybody knows you can drive through the town of Coatesville and you can look
Oh,
and there's a
yeah.
pile of trash. And there's
I wish we could annex to the point. But that's looking nasty. Freeze and stuff. Where Randy's car lot used to be.
That's all been surveyed to annex. Already surveyed been done because when they put the sewer in, they're gonna annex clear out to the pond. Gaston surveyed the whole thing. And then somebody complained about it, the annex, and it was dropped. And that was it.
Sit right here and the two of them sit right here and say they have nothing to do with it.
Trash pickup, they,
Yeah, there's a trash barrel on the other side of it.
Eric told me we got more property than they do.
Yeah, we can annex anytime you
well,
want
I
to.
just,
But you're talking about all the way out.
well, I mean, we mow the very point.
Yeah.
No, you don't have to, but then you come to this,
Only reason we mow it, because some guy told me he owned it, he didn't.
and I don't figure the county would make it do it.
It's,
It's gonna be jungle.
you know, I'll say this. I watched a guy that left town today with a trailer and come back with mowers on the trailer. I don't need to tell you where he's going. You know where he's going. So is he paying attention to Hendricks County going to sue him? Hell no. He's not.
I don't know, I saw somewhere where he was looking for somebody to rent him some barn space for mowers.
Needs more involved.
But
He looked for
I'm just-
3,000 to 4,000
he
square
posted it out there that he was looking for building to house some lawnmowers in.
It's run out of room. He needs more space.
Well,
He could bring some money, he could dump
feet. He may
much of these jobs.
allocated.
And then this is another, and because of where I live, trash cans on the sidewalk. And I know the trash comes on Wednesday. If somebody puts their trash out on Tuesday, Wednesday, I give you Thursday. But come Friday evening, can't you roll your trash can back to the house? And put it down there and push the couch off sidewalk.
That's good.
Yes, yeah.
I've got
But-
another one for you to.
And people just store stuff on the sidewalk, and I understand that they're waiting on the trash. But what they're storing on the sidewalk, the trash man's not picking up.
He's gonna get it now.
They're blocking the sidewalk.
And I guess that's the question. What do we do to prevent? If you want to have it in your front yard, I may not like it. Maybe there's nothing I can do about it. But if you're impeding sidewalk,
If you're on the sidewalk, you do something.
what do we do to And then that gets into the whole, well, this guy don't like me or, but no, take your trash can off the sidewalk. I do. But I don't have a sidewalk.
Yeah.
But
Oh, so you want a sidewalk, huh?
no, I don't need sidewalk. Nope, I don't need sidewalk.
You keep it up, you're gonna get
Yep, I
one.
don't need sidewalk.
I don't remember how our ordinance is written. I think it was just written for vehicles, isn't it, for parking on sidewalks?
Yes, yes.
So,
And I guess it's not even for you guys to go and tell somebody, but it's just like,
Well, if it's an ordinance violation, they just write it up, they don't tell them nothing. Write it up, and I send them a letter.
that's like. well, It's easier for you to throw the trash in the trash dumpster next to your back door than it is walk to the sidewalk, throw your trash away.
Stuff on the sidewalk today.
well, me and a couple deputies, the house under construction with the demolition thing over here by Campfields, we were out there to serve a warrant. This is going back about a year ago. And two of us went in the back and one went out in the front. And as we got around the back to look around the side, somebody opened up the door and just threw a bunch of garbage out. And it just whizzed right by, almost hit us in the head. Just whizzed right by us. That's how they dispose of their garbage. Threw it in the backyard.
That's, that particular thing, we'd have to do something. I mean,
My best man on.
but I mean, so you could say that'd be unsafe for kids to, it is. It's a garbage hole with weeds halfway up to your head
Yeah.
and old junk trailer back there. And I was back there today because I'd do a sewer thing.
But it seems like you could come up here the first Monday of every month and we could come up with a new ordinance to something away.
I agree.
I think that's a good idea, just make new ordinance.
Yeah. Yeah.
Money, money, money.
Well, speaking of that, I do have an ordinance. I do want to propose one tonight. I want to propose that we have an ordinance of no discharging of firearms within town limits.
That needs to be done.
Ooh,
Not regulating firearms, who owns it, nothing like that. Just no discharging of a firearm within town limits.
Yeah.
Other communities have it. We get calls all the time for it.
What do you think, counselor?
I mean, it's something you can regulate, not a policy position, so I'll tell you which policy.
Yeah. That might not be a bad idea.
Some towns should.
People shooting guns, they don't know where that bull's going. They think it's.
Well, the last time it was brought up, that was when Mark Blair lived over there. And he had a cow because he could go out his back door and shoot. He claimed he could had the right to shoot out of on the back side of his property because it went into 5 acres of nothing, you know what I mean?
it still boils down, you're responsible for that bullet.
Yeah.
Well, I think that goes to. I shoot a gun at my house and you guys come up here and say, why are you shooting a gun? And I say, because I had a possum trying to get in the door. That's different than me bracking on 85 rounds, just perch.
That's what we have.
Those are the same, but for me to tell you, yeah, I've got a groundhog that I dispatched and other than target shooting.
Right.
That's where it be.
I don't know if there's, you guys write ordinance violation, is there a difference? Do you do that as a law official? You say,
Target shooting, you better have a good backstop.
yeah, that you've killed.
And that's the problem, that we get called on these people shooting in town. Well, there's nothing we can do because there's no ordinance against it. All we can do is check to make sure that they've got a safe backdrop. And there's been a situation over here on Walnut Street where
Yes.
they really weren't shooting in the safest of manners.
I
and-
agree. Yeah.
It's a noise violation. Yes,
Yeah, but only after certain times.
Yeah, it'd be after 11 o'clock at night.
it's always a noise.
I think that's the approach. Coatesville takes, is they don't, as far as anybody knows, a firearm prohibition, that they have a noise violation, which would deal with your repeated, like, the concern you have. Nobody really cares about the one shot to the body.
Right, that's not the issue. Yeah.
So I mean, either one are valid ordinances you guys can pass, pass or.
Yeah.
Well, the way.
Well, I think county's ordinance is written. They have no,
There, right, there's none.
there is none
Right.
from the county state.
Yes.
So,
So I go back to, yeah, fire.
but like on fireworks, you know,
State has-
after a certain time, then it becomes a violation.
But the state also. Fire. It's it, which one? Like what, June 30th or whatever it is. Certainly. So, I mean, it's definitely a valid ordinance.
Something that we need.
The discharging a weapon, sure.
I think so. I mean, we get called out all times of the night or early morning for, and then we get out here, we can't find anything, or during the daytime when we do get called out and find somebody, we can't do anything. We can just make sure they got safe, backdrop and tell them to keep shooting.
Well,
I mean,
they can-
or tell them not to shoot
They'll
because
shoot,
well,
you show
we
up.
can't stop them if it's deemed safe. If it's deemed unsafe, yes, we can tell them you can't shoot anymore till you do this or that, but I know that they've had problems on Walnut Street where there just wasn't, it wasn't quite the safe manner in which they were shooting. I've seen that elsewhere in town in the past, so.
Take care of it. Here,
When you step off into that, I mean.
And again, we're not regulating the ownership or anything.
Right, yeah.
We're just making a discharge of a firearm. Obviously, Tim and I would be
Yeah,
excluded.
if
Right.
We can introduce it for sure. You discuss it.
Yeah, I mean, there's, like you said, coyote or possum or groundhog. As long as it's being in a safe manner, I mean, it's next to your neighbor's house, you don't want.
Yeah, I mean, one or
But
two
at the
shots.
same time, you don't want them recreationally sitting out there with a table set up and.
I mean, target, yeah.
Right,
Right,
that's what
and-
we run into.
Today.
And if you shoot something out your back door or something that's, we may get a call and we'll come out and talk to you and you say, well, this is what happened. And said, okay.
We have
Yeah.
2 years. I got to leave it cleaned up.
Get an air rifle.
That too, yes. Yeah. That works as well.
Yeah.
But I know there's a neighbor that complains. It's hot headed.
Yeah.
Yeah. well,
So,
Still back to what you started, said, one of the biggest problems we got. Branch.
it's exactly. And I hate to be that guy, but
I would hate to think we would have the car show and have that messed up. And as
yeah. But people are gonna drive through, they see these porches just filled up with
Filled.
crap and
Who ordered the dumpster?
I'm gonna ask, tomorrow, and I'll get an answer with. I want to see where the permit is to have it there. You've gotta have a permit. If they're gonna do any kind of construction, remodel and whatever they're doing, construction. But at the same time. Gotta be it. I talked to the health department before and it's pretty difficult. They just, are not interested in something like that. That's what I'm saying. We're sort of like,
so that's under same ownership as has been. correct?
well, they switch on, no, they.
No,
Which-
it's under the same.
Tour the place the other day, service run for sewer.
Lucky you.
Shoot, if we're gonna do one, we might as well just do the trash one.
Knock it all out.
Yeah. Let's just do that.
I think it's the biggest problem more than any.
And then what do we, as far as trash? And not picking on someone, but what falls under trash? Is that,
So, I mean, it would be what's considered solid waste. Solid waste is the way,
lawnmower?
would it be yard waste, garbage, refuse, rubbish, sludge, discarded, disposable materials?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's generally how they define solid waste. So,
Because if we're gonna do that, then we need to make that a broader spectrum. I don't know how you do that, if that's possible.
I mean,
But if we're gonna drop the hammer on people, we might as well drop the hammer. And get it cleaned up and be done with it.
yeah. I mean, it would be a judgment call. And, you put a violation for the trash. And they challenge it and send it to playing field, and then the judge says a lawnmower with 2 tires and transmission hanging out is trash.
Yes. It's a thing.
Sure, he
I
wouldn't
want
want
that
to buy
heavy
it.
next to me neither.
But that's kind of
Yeah.
similar to judge. It's, you know, certain things are clear.
Yeah.
And others. 30 lawnmowers, if none of them work,
It's not food.
make it.
He's being nice, real nice.
Well, then I think that's.
That fall on the
Yeah, I would think, yes.
Yeah, I mean, obviously,
Eric, you
right.
retire from your firm and work for the town of Coatesville.
Greencast.
Is that? Let's go ahead and write the trash one too.
I think the trash is one of the biggest problems.
Yeah.
There again, I could understand what Eric said about what is trash when you take it to court and the guy says it's not trash, it's,
Right.
that would be a tough one.
But Will, they get an attorney to fight for them and say, that's not trash.
And when we write an ordinance, I always take photos of everything. And I
Yeah.
load them on the website in a secure area that Ronnie can access. So if there's
Yeah.
questions and
Yeah, I mean,
Because-
that's. Good question, I mean. Questionable is not fun, you don't pay, their fees. That type of thing.
Well, it's too, it's easier to say too, when the judge says what's not trash, well, he said it wasn't trash.
Take it out to the Plainfield Town Hall.
Yep.
And based on what you're saying, I don't think those are gonna be the issues.
No. Yeah, I think the trash, what I'm talking about is all, as much as a health issue as it is just trash and eyesores.
Is that even zoned for business?
I don't even think it's sold for business.
I think it's residential.
Or residential down that way.
One, send it back to it again. Zoning ones, they seem to be at least a little more fired up about. Population.
But I'm pretty sure that's still residential down.
But it's still gonna be.
Yeah.
I mean, they'll send them a notice of violation. It's still gonna be. But it's not gonna cost you.
If they let us know they're gonna do it, that way we don't have to worry about it.
Anything else?
yeah, we're doing filming of the Mayberry Man. It's gonna be Sunday, June 21st, assuming no rain. So we'll be filming, I guess, in 2 locations. I don't know if they might talk to you or somebody.
Talk to that one guy, yeah, he's
Yeah.
there taking pictures out there mowing, and I look and I stop, and he is taking pictures mowing, I walked out there, I said,
Yeah, so the morning of the 21st, they're gonna be shooting at the Standard Station. And then a few hours in the afternoon, they're gonna be shooting over at a fishing scene over at Teal Lake.
Well, now you have to ask Jonathan.
What? He's told me he'll be in and out for Jonathan even over there. What he said.
I'm sorry, that.
So you may see a few changes with the station, but it'll be back to normal after the shootings. June 21st, so that may be a small section of Milton that may be blocked off right here in front.
So, paving, I think, starts next week. I don't know where to start. I'm assuming south.
Work north like they did with the culverts.
I did make a complaint to the state. And then Milestone took it to them, so I haven't heard any more about that atrocious street out there going into 75. I said, how do you expect semis to get in and out of there? So now everybody crosses the holes. Probably say, it's up to Coatesville to make it better.
She said they're gonna make it nice and wide.
Did you see how wide it is?
That's what she told me.
Take a look at it sometime to see the tile where it's at. Take a look at the tile. 6 feet of it is blank. Telling you right up front, they'll say town of Coatesville's gotta make it wider.
Well, they're responsible for all entrances and exits so far back.
For now. Now.
We'll see. They said they're gonna fix it. We'll see.
I mean, I'm not complaining, but it's kind of dangerous. I don't see how Briarwood and Teal Lake got by without having an exit lane.
Never Smith.
He didn't do Briarwood.
We got away with it here, so they did it over there. Very simple.
Go back to county.
Go back to the county.
Where do you want to go? But that's all I've got. Ronnie, you got anything?
I'm good.
I think we just need to concentrate.
Anything, Mrs. Miller? You got anything?
Come on, you gotta say something.
Thanks for taking care of the sign.
Thank you.
I did sit at the trail bar with some of our big logs we cut down and put around the entrance, kind of stop them from going around. I'm like, that's a good idea. I had to move them.
What you got, Jerry?
Our engine's back in service, so got it back out of the shop, body shop all good to go. Runs, we did 35 runs last week. We're doing an average of 35 to 45 runs a month. Asked a lot of our volunteers, and to say we canceled the breakfast is really unfair and not appreciated. We did not agree to a breakfast this year. We did last year. So our members put in a lot of time and that we didn't cancel.
Okay, I don't know if I
Never
said,
in the book.
if I said cancel, doesn't mean to say canceled, but I don't remember what I said.
That's all I got.
here,
Tom with Robinson was the one. Oh,
Tom Williams.
Williams, Tom Robinson, we can come on. Tom Williams.
Uh,
Yeah, I'll get that filed, like I said, next week.
Okay.
And then I'll work on these ordinances.
good deal.
all right, thank you. Let's close it, Ron.